Jedrowicz is our adopted sister.
She sure is. Special creative family.
So we have two sisters by the name of Candace.
Yeah, so it's Candace J and Candace.
So Candace sister. I started calling her Sister Candace, and I thought, well, that doesn't sound right. That sounds very reverent, doesn't it? So she has to be Candace sister. But today, Candace Jedrowicz is here to share a handmade book in celebration of her grandson, Alex. I'm delighted to welcome our sister, Candace Jedrowicz.
Thank you, Tiffany. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my studio. Today, I'm working on a very special project. It's a tribute to my grandson's soaring spirit. He was born with spina bifida, but that doesn't get him down. He is just the happiest kid you could ever meet. So I decided to make a book that featured him as a butterfly. I hope you enjoy it. This project started out as a poem about a butterfly. And here's my grandson, Alex. I wanted to make him the butterfly. Now, this was taken when he was very young. I printed out several pictures of it and cut them out. With some, I cut off arms so that I could reposition the arms, like I did in this picture here. And I also printed out some older faces. And I wanted them a little bit bigger to look a little more cartoony. Now let me show you how I made him into a butterfly. You really only need to make half of the butterfly to draw it, and then fold the paper and cut it. And I loved finding all of the colors. I cut all of my butterfly wings in half so I can reposition them. And then this goes in the top part. Here's little Alex the butterfly, ready to go on the cover of the book. And this is a set of pages. Each set of pages will represent 2 lines in the poem, and this one is, he flew right down the country lane and all around the town. And I'm going to do a little more embellishing here on the houses and all to make them really fun. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to start gluing them into the book. Now this is the cover of the book. Let me move these. It's a solid piece of material on the outside, and then I left a little more than a finger width in between and glued pieces on top of them. And then I picked up some fabric that will go with this. That's the first set of pages, and when you turn, you've got this fabric for the next set. So all of these will be glued in between each of the pages, the cardboard, which, by the way, I've coated both sides with gel medium matte, so there's less chance that they'll warp. So this one will be glued in between these 2 pieces here. And the idea is to leave a flap on the ends of them to attach into the spine of the book. So let's get going. I trimmed all the way around the outside of the book cover and all of the pages as well with pinking shears. And my plan to join the pages is this. Every other one has a flap that will glue on to the next one, that side, and I have a flap there. So this one I cut off, and that will be attached like that. And then the other side will be attached with that flap, and so on. So let's use some fabric glue. And I'm also going to go right in along the edge where the cardboard is. Oops. All right, so. Boy, that really comes out. So I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm going to place this against the cardboard underneath it. And then I'm going to smooth it out. Okay, make sure the cardboards line up. Bring that back just a little bit. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to glue that whole book together, and then we'll assemble some pages. This is a really fun and simple page layout. I've got my background here, my greenery, my sparkling brook, and some foreground flowers. And now I have a side view of Alex. So I only used one wing, and I repositioned his arms. So he's looking kind of excited. And he has the side view face. So he's flying over the water, watching it sparkle. Quick and easy, very fun. And then you add the words. This is that part of the poem right there. And I also wanted to show you, I've put aluminum foil in between the pages to let them dry. And that's been working really well too. You know, making a book is a commitment, even a small book. But if it's coming from a place of love, it's really a pleasure to do. I'm really happy with my book about my grandson, the butterfly.